ang Iran, mga guys ha, nagpanik na. Grabe ha, biro man sinong hindi naman magpapanik ha. Ang US at ang Israel ha, magdamagan na pinagbubomba ang mismong sentro ng Iran, yung mismong sentrong siyudad ng Iran. Hinagupit ng mga bomba ng mga Amerika at Israel ha, airstrike. Grabe na. Pag di pa sumuko ang mga Iranian military nito, mga guys, ewan na lang natin, baka parang magpapakamatay na yata sila. So, ito yung mainit na balita, mga guys ha. So, itong ating bibigyan ng reaction. Okay, mga guys, no? So, kung bago pa lang sa aking channel ha, huwag mo naman kalimutang mag-like and subscribe na lang sa ating YouTube channel ha, bago tayo mag-umpisa. Okay, no? Also, please, paka-subscribe din kay Good News Philippines. Okay, no, umpisa na natin. Ito, nag-panic mode ang mga Iranian.
President Trump ibinahagi sa kanya ng social media ang ginawang malawakang airstrike ng Israel at Amerika sa Isfahan, isang balwarte ng Iran military at kung saan itinatago ang kanilang mga ballistic missile. Magdamagang pagbomba ang ginawa ng Israel at Amerika sa iba't ibang target ito sa Iran. Hinagupit ng sunod-sunod na airstrike ng mga eroplano mandirigma ang mga military infrastructure ng Iran, mapakabundukan, karagatan at sa kalupaan man. Pangulo ng Iran nagpanik na nanawagan ang Iran President sa kanilang militar na makipagsundo na sa Amerika dahil ilang linggo na lang tuluyan ang babagsak ang ekonomiya ng kanilang bansa. Sa katunayan, ang palitan ngayon ng $1 laban sa Iran Rial ay nasa mahigit 1.3 milyon. Ang problema sa Iran, walang say ang kanilang presidente. Siya ay sunod-sunuran lamang sa utos ng Iran Supreme Leader.
President Trump sought out to do a month ago.
Grabe na mga guys, no? Ng Iran ha. Talagang gibang-giba na yung bansa nila. Talagang lugbok na ang kanilang ang kanilang ekonomiya. Matindi sa matinding ginagawa ng Israel at Amerika. Talagang ayaw talaga sumuko. Pinasusuko na nga ni Donald Trump. Pero ayaw talaga sumuko. Grabe na.
It's no surprise that we are seeing the remaining elements of the regime become increasingly eager to end the destruction and come to the negotiating table while they still can. Despite all of the public posturing you hear from the regime and false reporting, talks are continuing and going well. What is said publicly is of course much different than what's being communicated to us privately. As a result, President Trump issued a 10-day pause to postpone planned strikes on Iranian power plants and energy infrastructure. This remains a truly once-in-a-generation opportunity for the regime to make a good deal with the United States, permanently abandon their nuclear ambitions, and stop acting as the world's leading state sponsor of terrorism. If the Iranians reject this golden opportunity, the greatest military in the history of the world continues to stand by to provide President Trump with every option available to ensure this regime continues to pay a grave price. One way or another, Iran will no longer have the credible ability to threaten the United States or our allies, which is, of course, the overall objective and mission the President set out when he launched Operation Epic Fury.
Handa namang pasabugin ni President.
Tignan nyo naman ha. Maganda naman pala eh. Maganda naman pala ang offer ni Donald Trump sa Iran ha. Talagang talagang gusto niya maging peaceful ang Iran. Basta't sumunod lang ang Iran sa Amerika at mapapaunlad pa ng Amerika ang Iran. Pero nagmamatigas ha. Nagmamatigas pa rin ang Iran. Grabe na. Tingnan mo, ang pangit na nga ng syudad nila puro mga karang yung pinag-iwanan ng durug-durug na. Kung bakit ay pa sumuko. Pero yung presidente ng Iran gusto na, handa na maipagkasundo sa Amerika. Pero walang magagawa. Kasi nga, meron isa pang supreme leader na mas mataas sa kanila. Grabe itong supreme leader na to. Ito, kaya nga itong dapat matunaw ng Amerika.
President Trump ang lahat ng mga infrastruktura ng Iran, simula sa elektrisidad, tubig at marami pang iba kapag patuloy nitong igiit ang pagkakaroon ng sandatang nuklear at pagtanggi sa kasunduan na inilatag ng Amerika. Isa sa mga gusto ng Iran ang patuloy na pagkakaroon ng mga ballistic missile nang walang limitasyon, sandatang nuklear, kabayaran sa pinsalang natamo ng digmaang ito kung saan sinisingil ng Iran ang United Arab Emirates at Amerika at ang pagkontrol, pagpataw ng buwis sa Strait of Hormuz. Ang garantiya na hindi na muling sasalakay ng Israel at Amerikang Iran sa hinaharap at marami pang iba.
President posted this morning.
Grabe no. Mayroon palang kasunduan o na gusto ng Iran gusto ng Iran na sila ang masunod pa. Meron silang inilatag na kasunduan itong mga Iranian na to no. Pero talagang hindi papayag yan. Hindi papayag ang Amerika, sunod-sunuran lang. Ang Amerika, mapapayag mo sa ganyan? Hindi Sila nga ng gera eh. Ang gusto ng Amerika talaga, yung talagang alisin sa Iran ang mga paggagawa ng mga nuclear bomb. Kasi nga nakakatakot daw, sabi ng mga Amerika na magkaroon ng nuclear at maraming mga ballistic missile ang Iran. Kasi nga nasa isip nila baka kumbaga ang gagamitin ng mga sandata na yan, itong Iran na to para sa mundo, para tunawin ang mundo. Pero hindi yata mangyayari yun, kaya nga gustong-gusto ni Trump na pulbusin lahat ng ginagawa ng Iranian na mga ballistic missile, mga factory ng missile, factory ng drone, mga pagawaan tsaka gusto pa nilang gumawa ng nuclear bomb ayun talagang ang dudurugin ni Uncle Sam.
About his threat that on leaving Iran, he said we might be blowing up and completely obliterating all of their electric generating plants, oil wells, Harg Island, and possibly all desalinization plants. Under international law, striking civilian infrastructure like that is generally prohibited. Why is the
Pati desalination plant, electricity, power, mga may kinalaman sa pagkain, may kinalaman sa electricity, may kinalaman sa tubig, wawasakin ng Amerika ni Donald Trump. Pag nawasak yun sigurado gutom na sila. Gutom, wala nang maiinom. Pag hindi pa sumuko kay Donald Trump ang Iran. Magugutom sila kasi wawasakin wawasakin ng desalination plant. Ayun yung iniinom nila na galing sa dagat. Dumadaan sa desalination plant para maging tubig na iniinom nila. Ayun ang wawasakin ni Amerika. Yun, para sumuko sila. Pati yung electricity, lahat ng power plant. Ewan ko na pag di pa sila sumuko.
president threatening what would amount to potentially a war crime of the U.S. military?
Look, the president has made it quite clear to the Iranian regime at this moment in time, as evidenced by the statement that you just read, that their best move is to make a deal, or else the United States Armed Forces has capabilities beyond their wildest imagination, and the president is not afraid to use them. That's not what I said, Garrett. Of course, this administration and the United States Armed Forces will always
Teka, ang ganda ng tagapagsalita ni Donald Trump, no? Sa White House, no? Parang artista yan, Parang nakikilala ko yan. Nakikilala nyo ba? I-comment nyo dyan, mga guys, Kasi parang artista siya, Ano mo, no?
always act within the confines of the law. But with respect to achieving the full objectives of Operation Epic Fury, President Trump is going to move forward unabated, and he expects the Iranian regime to make a deal with the administration.
I know the president insists that negotiations are underway. As you just mentioned, he's also said that Iran has agreed to most of the 15 points. We just heard from Iran again. They're saying no negotiations are taking place. They're calling the proposal excessive, unrealistic. So how do you square that? How do you explain that discrepancy?
I think the American people are smart enough not to take the word of a terrorist regime that has chanted death to America for 47 years at their word. And I hope the journalists in this room are wise enough not to take an Iranian regime that has repeatedly lied about our country, about our values, about everyone in this room, frankly, for nearly 5 decades. So I think the American public are smart enough to understand that.
Dagdag pa ng White House, isa-isang napapaslang ang mga lider ng Iran dahil nagsisinungaling sila sa Amerika sa bawat pag-uusap upang makabuo ng konkretong kasunduan. Iba ang kanilang sinasabi sa kanilang ginagawa.
It's no surprise that we are seeing the remaining elements of the regime become increasingly eager to end the destruction and come to the negotiating table while they still can. Despite all of the public posturing you hear from the regime and false reporting, talks are continuing and going well. What is said publicly is of course much different than what's being communicated to us privately.
As a president is trying to make a deal, how do you ensure that you're making a deal with the people who can actually implement?
Well, that's part of the ongoing process that's taking place. In the ongoing negotiations, of course, anything that they say to us privately will be tested, and we will ensure that they are being held accountable to their word. And if they are not, the president has laid out the military consequences that the Iranian regime will see if they don't hold true to the words that we are hearing privately behind the scenes. When the president says more reasonable, again, these folks are appearing more reasonable behind the scenes privately in these conversations than perhaps some of the previous leaders who are now no longer on planet Earth because they lied to the United States and they strung us along in negotiations, and that was unacceptable to the president, which is why many of the previous leaders were killed.
Israel Haifa Oil Refinery, tinamaan naman ng Iran missile strike.
O, tingnan nyo naman ha. Pati ba naman itong mga Iran na to, no? Binabanatong, binobomba ang, yung ibang bansa. Nandadamay talaga, no? Dapat talaga to kalusin eh. Kita nyo yan mga guys ha. Talagang binomba ng Iran yan. Yung mga oil refinery ng Qatar.